welcome back to my channel. So today I am 16 weeks pregnant, and so this will be my 14 and 15 week update. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mackenzie. I am a mother of 3 boys, 3 and under, and then I'm also pregnant with our 4th and last baby. So let's just get right into it. Again, all my notes are on my phone, so that's why I look down. Hopefully this one goes kind of quick because I feel like there's not too much, but we'll see. So week 14, I started getting headaches, and maybe not started. Like week 14, I was still getting headaches, and they were like really bad headaches. Like even with caffeine, I would still have my headache and wouldn't go away. It was like an all-day thing, and it was like to the point where like looking in like sunlight or like anything bright like just made it worse. But that was not the greatest because I mean headaches are terrible. But I sometimes get headaches anyways when not pregnant, but like being pregnant it's like even worse. And let's see, I had like mild nausea, so like not too bad, but like every now and then here and there I would still get a little nauseous, but it's not nearly, or it wasn't nearly as bad as it was like before. Along with that, like I wasn't feeling very hungry, but when I did eat I would get full like super fast. Like almost the like too full feeling, like you know, like on Thanksgiving when you have your Thanksgiving dinners, like you get like 1 plate and then you go back for seconds and then like who knows, maybe thirds, and then you're just like so full that you just feel so like gross and sick. That's how I was feeling with just eating like a sandwich. Like I ate like a grilled cheese sandwich and I would feel like that, which was crazy. So I don't know, that probably was also like I would feel like that and then I would like feel nauseous. So those were probably the times when I did feel nauseous, but probably the only times I would feel nauseous like that, or like if I like hadn't eaten much at all. Let's see, I had a very heightened sense of smell, and I still do. Like I can smell things so well and so easily, like especially when baby Doc is like poopy. And I mean like you can smell poop, but like I could smell it just like him, like not even near me. Like I could just smell it, like oh, he needs to be changed, or like just really anything. Like my sense of smell is like up here, and it still is. It's pretty crazy, but it's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, I thought my acne was going away, but then it came back like full force. I get it mostly like right here, and I'm wondering if maybe it's because I sleep on that side the most, but I don't know. I really don't. I feel like I sleep equally on both sides, but I don't know. But I would get it mostly just like on my cheeks, like right here, and then like kind of like up on my hairline. So that came back, which not fun. I don't get acne. I've never really gotten acne, so it's kind of new to me. I mean, like I'll get acne, like a pimple every now and then, but this was like, if you saw my last video, like it was just all over. So yeah, and then the last thing is just super emotional. Like my hormones, I guess, are like on steroids because I am so emotional, or I was so emotional. Like I would catch myself crying just like about anything, and like anything could trigger me and make me cry. So fun. But that's pretty much everything with week 14. So now with week 15, I feel like not much changed, but I still felt a few different things, and But yeah, so week 15, I was even more emotional. Like, this was the most emotional week I have had. And there was a lot of stuff, like, personally going on as well, which probably is where a lot of it stemmed from. But if I wasn't pregnant, I don't think I would have been that emotional, but it was crazy. So yeah, last week, week 15, was probably the worst week out of the whole pregnancy. There was just so much crying. I cried every single day, like almost all day. So yeah, but I think that is in the past and hopefully not as bad anymore. Let's see. I did feel a baby move a little bit more last week. But then again, it's kind of hard because, like, when I look back on my previous pregnancies, so like with Hank, of course, I didn't feel him until probably, I don't know, later on because he was my first. But with Colt and baby Doc, I feel like I felt them so much earlier on, like 13 to 14 weeks, I was already feeling them. And then by now, I was like feeling them consistently. But with this pregnancy, I feel like I'm not feeling the baby as much as I would have, like with the others. And it's not really freaking me out because, like, I still can feel like little pops or like little across my like pelvis. I don't know if you even got with that, like just like with a little bug crawling across your pelvis or something. Just like very rarely, very every now and then, when I feel like I would have felt it a lot more, but I don't know. I've only had one ultrasound, and that was at 8 weeks, I think. So 8 weeks ago. Wow, that's crazy. My last ultrasound was 8 weeks ago. Wow. I don't know if I maybe have an anterior placenta or what, because I know that definitely can make you not feel the baby until later on, so who knows. But yeah, so another thing is I was still getting headaches. I don't think they were as bad as week 14, but they were still pretty bad. And then I still had like the mild nausea, not like too bad, but like, you know, every now and then. And then I was starting to get stomach aches again. Not too bad as before, but still every now and then I would get like bad stomach aches, and they weren't fun. Let's see. I was getting dizzier more. So like if I stood up too fast or just was standing or walking around, I would be like super dizzy, which, you know, is normal, I think, but I think maybe I just need to be drinking more water. I'm so bad at that. Like, I'll start drinking a lot of water and then I'll just like forget to, and then we'll have to start the cycle all over again. So I need to like figure out how to drink more water because I know I really need to. And then the last symptom in week 15, so I know in my previous updates I was saying that my scalp was like hurting, and like I was like felt like I hadn't washed it in a while. I feel like that's gotten a little better, thankfully. But sometimes even like right after a shower it feels like that, so I'm not really sure why, but it's not as bad as it was before. So I'm thinking, now that I'm going into my second trimester, I'm already in it, but like now that I'm further into my second trimester, I feel like things may be getting a little less intense, so I think that's good. But that's pretty much it for week 14 and 15. Really not too much, and I'm thinking that up until probably the third trimester I won't have as many symptoms still, but who knows, who knows. This pregnancy is definitely no surprises because everything's a surprise. I still don't know the gender. I still think it could be a girl, but then again, I don't know. I know I'm no, this isn't week 15, I'm in week 16 now, but I did have an appointment today with my OB over the phone. So she called me and we just kind of had like a little chit chat over the phone appointment, just asking me how I am, like if anything's going wrong, if I need to ask any questions or anything like that. And then she said that she was going to put a order in for my anatomy scan. So I asked her about like when she thinks like it'll be scheduled or whatever, and she said they do anatomy scans between 16 to 20 weeks. So I'm 16 weeks today, and that means that my anatomy scan could be in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'm so excited, and yeah, so they're gonna put the order in for me to, you know, schedule it, and then they're gonna let me know. And yeah, so hopefully my next update, I'm either letting y'all know that I already had it or that it's scheduled, so look out for that. But that's pretty much it for the past 2 weeks, and yeah, I will show you the bump-ish that I have. It's still not like super bumpy, but you know, I'll just show you anyway. So all right, let me just end it and then I'll show you my bump. So if you're not already, please subscribe. I am almost to 1,000. I think I need like 30 more subscribers, so subscribe, turn the bell notification on, and follow along with us with my last baby, finding out the gender, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on.